G'day ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. It's a bit of a Mod Podge video because there was a few weeks ago my dad and my uncle were doing something and Dad filmed it because I was busy. I was doing I think that's the day I was doing the charity ride. But today we're doing more or less the same thing, so it's just a continuation of what that was. So the clips will start off with the videos from last time that my dad took, and then it'll be a bit more on what we're doing today, but not as much to do. We're clearing the end of pulling it apart and whatnot. It's going to have to get dipped or sandblasted soon, but they're just sort of welding the support panel on today. So that's pretty much it. So I can't do anything. I know how much it looks like I do nothing, but I have to film, and then off camera I'll help. But I don't know how to weld, and I don't know how to panel beat, so I'll leave that to the master. But yeah. Right now there's a little bracket thing that needs to come off both of these bits. So this is the original one, so basically it sort of sits on here. It's a little V-shaped thing, so they just clean up the metal so they can get to where it is, it attached, and then they're going to drill it out and take it off. Thank God for wire brushes, huh? These are the bits we've got putting on. They sort of go here, but like a smart people, we took it off and forgot to mark which direction it goes in. There's drilled some holes. And what are you doing on this side? Getting the end pieces for... Yeah, so this bit here, we need to put into there. Because then the other one, which is gone now, the bolts got ripped out of this entirely, sort of like there, but this should fix that problem. Alright. Looking good so far though. So these little grills, bracket support things are a pain in the ass, but they seem to be making sense now. Fortunately they come with these lovely little holes to help line them up. Alrighty, he's gonna go weld them on. Dad's bashing and crashing, trying to get these bloody end pieces off. Standard backyard panel beating, nothing ever works the way it's supposed to. And he's going to go start welding over there, so that'll be cool. Not bad. Yeah, because you can see it's a little bit of handiwork here. It's the starting part of the weld, so obviously it's just tacked in now. But he's over there doing some more stuff, and he'll obviously, we'll clean it up later, but at the moment it's just about getting them on, getting them straight, and making sure it's all good. What we're doing now, I've got to get to this weld. It's a pain in the ass because we're just trying to get this little section off, and it's proven to be annoyingly difficult. Alrighty, so ignoring the hammering, these little screws here is what we're trying to line up to the car over there. So my uncle is fitting that little bit into that bar so it can line up perfectly. So if we look down here, you'll see that's where the bumper screws into, and this little piece is the one that needs to be lined up. Alright, I'll show you these little things off. These are the most difficult we've had to deal with so far, because the car itself hasn't actually had anything. This bumper didn't come from this car. That's probably why it's been so stubborn. But these little bolts holding, I'll show you which ones they are. They're hiding. These things here. Hold it down. Alright. Yep, she's not behaving, that's for sure. Alrighty, so this thing's proven to be difficult, so we called in the big guns. The man of many tools. We'll see if Con's arsenal can help us break these bloody bolts, because they're just not listening. We tried fire, we've tried everything. Fire and ice. So we'll see if it works better with a tool that actually is made for said job. We'll find out. One's finally done. So clearly Con knows what he was doing, mate, but also having the tool that helps makes a big difference.
You just rip it out. That gun will in.
The reason these things are so awkward is because these little bits here that Dad's holding spin as you do that in little nuts, so it's a pain in the ass. Because engineering, mate.
No, I've got to get that right in. I think it's probably rounded. I just put my finger there.
Yeah, is that the bit that the overrider's gone?
Yeah, you take these bolts off and the overrider's going.
So the overriders would you just screw straight into then?
The overriders.
That would be easier. Are they hammered on?
No, they're screwing. They've got their own. Because they're all one piece.
So what they're saying is that the overriders are probably easier to put on thatch, because they wouldn't have this annoying, awkward, spinny thing.
Oh, I've got to get the thing out.
Good thing we kept this old one, so we need a very simple one, like one little thing, and it's in this one. So Dad's just launching bits of metal everywhere. But there we go.
That one's here.
So that's what we needed. I think we only needed the one. Good thing we kept this thing.
Just slide it forward so I can get my chisel out.
You slammed the chisel all the way through. Beautiful. So that little bolt, I'll show you quickly, is that little piece. Basically, I think it's this one here, but it's for the other side. So the other side is currently lacking one. So as we look in here, she's severely naked. So that's what that's for. And that should be all the bits for the bumper to mount onto. Woo! Alright, so on to another project. It's alright, I've got it here. We're taking the windows out of the doors finally, because it's about time they come out. I have no idea what we're doing, but we're just operating until something works. Can't be too hard, right? Alright, so they're going away. Try and get these bloody windows out of these doors. And these door handles, which there's the tiny little nuts being stubborn and annoying on. But glass is out of one door, that one's going to come out, but Con's just doing his thing there. And then... How was it taking the glass out?
No, it was alright actually.
Well, something went well.
Learning on it. Just one particular.
There's always one thing that ruins it.
I got there.
Oh, it's obvious it gets done.
Oh, for sure.
Happy days. How many men does it take to pull apart a door?
3.
Evidently. We might need 4.
1 sheep and 2 Indians. He's the sheep and we're the Indians, mate. Years of experience.
Slowly. So, we got the glass out of the front 2 doors. All the little bits inside's coming out. Door handles and such. Con and Dad are still going off at the back doors, but it's getting progressively easier with time, because you can only stuff it up so many times before you learn. But it's going well, so hopefully there's not too much more to do otherwise. Alright, we've got a little box of goodies over here. That's basically the internals and the guts of the doors. We've got these stubborn little shits off the bumpers. These bolts refuse to move, but eventually we got there. And we got the helper that did absolutely nothing. Then we got stuff over here, which is all for the tip. Doors are over here, mate, no worries. Thank God, all the glass is out, the handles are off, everything's out of them now. Absolutely hollow things. And that concludes this one. So take it easy, keep it cheesy. Have a good one. Peace. Bye.